Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Cycle Gold Videos. I just finished a stream, and in perfect timing, Overlord released. Like an hour ago. Oh, it was nearly perfect. Anyway, today we are going to be checking out the recently released episode of Overlord, and it is my aim to get it out the same day. As I actually have the time, I might as well make use of it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the episode we've all been waiting for, i.e. the next one. It's actually kind of weird for me having to wait week to week for Overlord, because obviously I watched the whole first season at my leisure, and then I had 4 episodes to watch before I was onto the weekly path. So this is episode 7, Blue Roses. Obviously I have no idea what this episode is about. I'm assuming it's going to carry on with the Sebas arc that started in last week's episode, where we got introduced to what was essentially an underground criminal organization. We seem to have their adversaries as well be introduced at the end, and Sebas took pity on a human who hadn't lived the greatest of lives from the looks of it, or at the very least hasn't had a very good time of it as of late. We also, or I at least, got freaked out by the walking blob of jelly, for want of a better phrase, because I can never remember her name. One of the other battle maids, because she is freaky. Like, the way she's drawn just freaks me out. Her facial expressions. She is a proper monster. She is way worse than any of the others, in my opinion. Yes, not worse than the Guardians, but the other maids that we've met seem to have a sort of friendliness to them, even if they have a disdain for humans. But, nah, she doesn't seem to have that. So, without further ado, let's check out this week's episode and see what's in store for us. Oh, okay, so he's going to give money to the lizard men as well. Oops. But if he's been going on the highest level missions, you'd think he'd have a lot more money than that, but then I suppose if you spend as much as you make... Now behave. She's been doing it for a while now. You think she would be able to just pretend? Oh yes, I can relate to that one, dude. Chapter 7, Blue Roses. Oh, hello, who's this? Oh, fair enough. So there's another big, powerful wizard out there. Although that being said, just because he's powerful to them probably doesn't mean he is on Syiance's level. I was gonna say, it's pretty obvious which one of them is more equipped for this. He is not your typical soldier. You're not dealing with the average typical soldier anymore. Oh! That's going to cause a lot of pain in his arm when this is over. Oh, okay, so he's not entirely incompetent. Yes, I was going to say, we know he can do martial art moves as well. Okay, it's a very pretty tower. Oh, so we don't get to see it, but obviously it's over. Ah, that's why they didn't respond to him as well as the others. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. Which roughly translates into, I don't like him. Oh dear. Oldest trick in the book. Yeah, I was right. Someone that no one particularly likes. Okay, he's a bit of an asshole. What do they mean, what is a commoner doing in here? If he's her bodyguard, then surely they're used to seeing him. Oh! Okay, I recognize her. Ah, so that was who they were. Yeah. See, as nice as that is, it's just going to make his reputation with everybody else worse. So that's what happened in the end of the last episode. Oh, I doubt it. I'm sure at least one of the members of your family is probably helping them, if not running them, which is probably why they don't bother doing anything about it. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so she's a clever cookie. Oh, Jesus, that was quick. Agreed. It's either a trap, like she said, to try and get somebody out. Oh, yep, okay. That rumor is true. We saw that last time. Fair enough. I was going to say, yeah, pretty obvious what's going on there. I don't know why she'd need to send Climb into the fight, though. That's slightly worrying. Wait, are the maids spying on her? Oh yeah, I think that warning's gonna get there a little bit too late. Hey! Oh, okay. So she's now a maid. Yeah, there's a few scars left in that head of hers. Yeah, that would be a good scene to watch. Someone pissing off Sebas, I suspect, doesn't end well. Solution! That's the name of the other one. She's hiding around the corner somewhere, probably about to explode. Yes, that's exactly what we want to see, Sebas. Well, we know who the 41 others are. Oh god, she looks irritated just sitting there. She does not smile. Ah, there we go. There's some good strategy behind it. Yeah, that's true, especially after the amount of effort he made to get Kakaitis to think for himself. Uh-oh. I have a funny feeling I know what's going to happen next. What? What? How can you say that with only circumstantial evidence? And that must have meant that the other guy didn't get away either. Good luck with that. Oh, please, Sebas, get annoyed. Oh, okay, they're leaving. That's a shame. Oh. He looks very annoyed. Oh. Oh dear. Solution's gonna do it. I was gonna say, that took him by surprise. No, there isn't, you overreacting glob of jelly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 7. We learned a lot, but I was kind of hoping that we might get to see a bit more from Sebas, but obviously a decent amount of the episode was about what was going on in the kingdom behind closed doors. I lost my own metaphor there. And, yeah, it's one of those things that I think we'll probably get more explanation as it goes on. I'm a bit concerned that we're near, next week's going to be episode 8, and I'm really not sure where we're going with this storyline. Like, they're interesting stories, but they're not really serving the overall plot, including the lizard men, I must add. Like, people have said that the later storylines don't make sense without these storylines, and that's fine, provided the anime's actually going to get there. Because obviously, it looks like this is going to be season 2, 2 storylines, which is nice. I hope we get to see Sebas do stuff, because obviously I don't know, I've not read the light novels. And even when I do read them, I'm only going to read the first season's worth of volumes so that there's no overlap, and then I'll catch up. I probably will wait now until this season's done, just because of everything else I'm trying to do and fit in. But I still enjoyed the episode. It's nice to see the progress of what's been going on since we were last in the episode. I liked seeing Stronov do some stuff, and in his world he's kind of one of the top dogs, even though as soon as you start factoring in anyone from Nazarick, he's really not on the totem pole. That little declaration of where he is and the power was kind of nice from Sebas, like who's stronger than him. Maybe a couple of others, but he deliberately said, maybe. Because I doubt they've ever gone up against each other to figure out who is the strongest in reality, not who's the strongest stat-wise or power-wise. Which would be interesting if they were to arrange a tournament between all the Guardians. That would be kind of amusing, just to settle it once and for all. But I'm looking forward to next week's episode. I'd like to see what happens with this organization, if they're going to be stupid enough to go after Sebas and Solution. Because even though Solution is a bit of a weird character, yeah, we already know that attacking her is a very bad idea. We saw that in the first season. But, yeah, that could be comical. Having assassins try and take her by surprise and they just go straight through her. But I'm just more curious to see Sebas actually do some stuff other than her, scowl at them with his serious face. Because we all know he can do stuff. I've been told by many people, even though I'd already kind of worked it out, that he is definitely one of the more powerful ones there. So it would be very interesting to see him actually get irritated and cut loose for a change. I also am curious to see now what happens between Ainz and Sebas, because I don't think for a second Ainz is going to believe that Sebas has betrayed them, especially since Solution's proof is just basically that he likes, wants to look after this woman that he rescued. I understand how she can interpret that as betrayal, but I don't think Ainz will. He'll probably see it as a complete waste of time, but he'll also probably back up Sebas's whole strategy of, well, you have to maintain appearances, and if this organization is going to come after you, well, then just deal with it. Why would I get involved? I could care less. You're both more than capable of taking them all out without me. And at the end of the day, that might not be what he does, but I think after Shaltir and the lizard people, I can't see him being that fussed. Anyway guys, that's it for this particular episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and that would be amazing. If you're new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought of this particular episode. All that remains for me to do is to say that I am Psycho Gold, and I will see you in my next video. Psycho Gold, out.